And I've been giving some thought to the idea of Navroz, which marks the start of the new year and the beginning of spring. The idea of new beginnings is central to Navroz. Comment pouvons-nous créer et saisir des occasions durant la nouvelle année? Comment pouvons-nous garder espoir? Comment pouvons-nous rester optimistes face à l'adversité? Comment pouvons-nous cultiver l'ouverture et la compréhension, non seulement aujourd'hui, mais à tous les jours? Bien qu'il n'y ait pas une seule réponse à ces questions, elles suscitent une réflexion utile sur l'année qui vient de s'écouler, une réflexion qui peut nous permettre d'avancer au moment où nous accueillons le nouvel an. This is a community like so many others that overcame significant obstacles, and of course its members are leaders in every profession across the country today. Indeed, the story of hope and hard work is one that Canadians from all backgrounds can relate to, one that lives on in our communities and hopefully transcends our borders. While Navroz is a time of celebration and new beginnings, it also reminds us of our privilege during this time of change. As Canadians, we are fortunate to live in a country where our rights are enshrined in the Constitution, where our freedoms are entrenched in laws. The Charter of Rights and Freedoms ensures that all Canadians can speak their mind, practice their faith, and stand up for what they believe in. Because of the Charter, every Canadian is entitled to a new beginning. I want to end by sharing with you the wise words of the Persian poet Hafiz, which I believe capture the spirit of this occasion. Spring and all its flowers now joyously break their vow of silence. It is time for celebration, not for lying low. Once again, thank you for having me here today to join in this celebration. To all those who have gathered around the haft table this week and are gathering in Jamat Kanas this evening, I wish you all peace, health, happiness, and prosperity in the new year. Navroz Mubarak, may peace and blessings be upon you.
Many of you will remember the day when we formally opened two stunning buildings on this site, the Arkan Museum and the Ismaili Center. That was just 8 months ago. We promised that we would be back in the spring to dedicate the park that joins these two buildings. Spring would be a time, we thought, when the park's natural beauty could be seen to the fullest advantage. And I have to admit that I spent much of this morning wondering whether it was going to rain or not. Well, spring is here. And here we are, and what a privilege it is to share this occasion with all of you. The garden has for many centuries served as a central element in Muslim culture. The Holy Quran itself portrays the garden as a central symbol of a spiritual ideal, a place where human creativity and divine majesty are fused, where the ingenuity of humanity and the beauty of nature are productively connected. Gardens are a place where the ephemeral meets the eternal, and where the eternal meets the hand of man. The tradition of Islamic gardens places an emphasis on human stewardship, our responsibility to nature and to protect the natural world. We see that principle expressed in the disciplined use of geometric form, framing the power and mystery of nature. And of course, the garden of ancient tradition, like the garden here today, is a place where, whatever difficult moments may come our way, we can always find in the flow of refreshing water a reminder of divine blessing.
Hello, Jalaluddin. Bienvenue. Cooking in Quarantine Special Navroz edition. Let's welcome our chef, Nimira Tirania. Jalaluddin, how are you doing today?
All right, thank you.
Wonderful. So our Jamat has been saying they're really missing our sherbet that they get at the dandias and kushalis. Can you tell me a little bit about sherbet?
It's mainly a milky drink, 3 different types of milk in there. It's a celebratory drink that we make for occasions like kushali, weddings, even announcements by the Nurani family. So we drink it a lot for our Jamat celebrations.
Perfect. And what are the ingredients we have in here?
We have condensed milk, we have carnation milk, and then we have strawberry syrup, we have 2% milk, we have Chapman's ice cream, there's ice, and there's a few optional ingredients like cream soda.
Okay, where do we start?
We start with the lighter milks, the carnation milk.
Okay.
We need 3.5 containers of this.
Okay.
Then we use the milk. We use 1 liter of milk. You can use homogenized if you prefer a thicker drink, but we opted to use 2%.
Okay, and then what's next?
And then we use condensed milk. Now in this one, it calls for 3/4 of the condensed milk.
So should we measure it?
No, we just go outside.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to use half because that's what I prefer in taste cup. I think that's half.
Okay.
Okay. And then we can use a teaspoon of this, which is vanilla essence.
Teaspoon of vanilla essence, okay.
And that is also optional. We don't have to use that.
So it's kind of to taste.
Yes, to taste. And we use half a cup of this syrup. This is strawberry syrup.
Strawberry syrup.
Yes. You can also adjust if you like by taste to add or reduce. And then you can use now that the carnation milk the condensed milk is in there, we need to keep stirring so that it blends in properly.
Okay.
You use 500 mils of the cream soda. That is also optional. If you don't like to mix milk and soda, that's fine. It's enough. And then we add in the ice cream.
And can this just be added anytime, or do we need to add this right before serving?
We can add it now because we can use the ice choose to add at the end before we serve. If we add the ice cream too late, it doesn't melt, and the ice cream then the sherbet doesn't taste the same. Now,
and how much ice cream are we putting?
1 liter of ice cream, so it's half of the 2-liter box. And ice cream we have to put in early, so you need to put the sherbet and make the sherbet a little bit early if you want to serve. Otherwise,
oh yeah, see, I see it's a big chunk there. We has to melt. Okay.
Yes, it has to melt, so we need to put this in and let it stick.
So these are the special ingredients that makes it very yummy, but we can't have in Jamat Khana?
Yes, because we are making it nut-free. But for taste, if you're making it for personal drinking at home, then you can add on the nuts if you want.
So this is the stuff I like from back home. They have some almonds there.
Yes.
And what's this?
This is called takmaya, or these are sweet basil seeds. And what you do is you soak a tablespoon of takmaya in a cup of water, and the end result is this.
Oh yeah, that's that googly stuff I see in the
Yes,
sherbet
and the
sometimes.
nuts can be almonds or pistachios. We can crush them. We can leave them sort of slivered to taste.
Okay,
And
that's
you
just
get it into
sprinkled.
this, and then when you're ready to serve it to the Jamat or to the family, then just half an hour before you serve, you add on the ice so it remains nice.
So just a
cold.
little bit before we serve,
Yes.
the ice cream is melted. We kept mixing it. Oh, for mixing, I have this very special tool I was told to use. This is what Ottawa Jamat uses to mix.
Yes.
I mix with this now?
No, this is what we use for 1,000 people for Imran. For today, we'll make do with this.
And then how many people is this recipe for?
This is for 25 people. We tweaked the recipe for 1,000 to cut it down to for 25 people.
Thank you for joining us on this Navroz edition of Cooking in Quarantine. Make sure you stay positive, test negative, get your vaccines, and Navroz Mubarak.
No, that's not bad.
Hello, Yali Madat. My name is Armina. I want to virtually welcome you to my kitchen. Navroz Mubarak to all of you. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make haft mewa, which is a traditional serving at Navroz in all Afghan families. Haft mewa means, it literally means haft, it's 7, and mewa, fruit. So we take 7 dried fruit and we actually mix them together and we make like a fruit salad. So I have the ingredients ready for you. What we have to do is before we actually start mixing them together, there is a pre-preparation that we need to do a day or two before we actually start mixing them. And the mixing has to happen a day or before actually Navroz Day. So that means maybe on the 19th or the 20th, you would have to start mixing them together. But before that, the preparation involves as we have almond that we need to do the peeling, the walnut that needs some peeling, and the rest, and pistachio as well. So I have them all ready for you now, and we will just start mixing them together. I have some water already in my pot here. It's a bit of water, but with maybe a couple or 3 cardamoms. And what we do is now we start mixing them together. So of course it's Navroz and it's a time of renewal and a time of forgiveness and time of starting everything fresh again. So that involves whoever is mixing this haft mewa will have to do a quick prayer for well-being and forgiveness and renewal of everything for everyone in that family. So whoever is mixing that, the responsibility actually falls on that individual to do the prayer for everyone. So pretend that I already did my prayers and I'm going to start mixing them. So I'll start with green raisins. Green raisins, Bismillah. I have, as you see, almonds already peeled. I have apricot here, already washed and ready to go. I have walnut here, already washed and peeled. We have black raisins or red raisins. And I have pistachio ready to go. This is silverberry, which is very unusual to find, but we find them at all Afghan and Iranian store around Navroz. So now that we mixed and put them all together in this jar, I have filtered water that I'm going to mix it here. Just take your spoon and mix them together. Now this one, we will have to keep them in a cold temperature for about 24, maybe 48 hours before it's ready for Navroz and for serving your guests and families. So this is now going to go in the fridge, definitely in a pot maybe that you can cover, and put it in a cold temperature for 24 to 48 hours for Navroz. And I'm going to quickly now show you once it is ready to serve or to be served. Hello and welcome back again. So this is 24 hours after we actually mixed our dried fruit to make the haft mewa. So again, a warning that this is a serving with a lot of nuts, so please be mindful of whoever has nuts allergy. So now our haft mewa is ready to be served. Normally if you have a lot of family and friends gathering, then you can maybe put them first in a bigger jar like this, and then from that you can serve as they wish. So we have here our servings ready, and this is how you will just pull it out and maybe just go deep to get some raisins, because the raisins normally go and swim down. Now we have them ready and ready to serve it to our friends and families. I hope that gives you a good insight of how to make haft mewa. For those who normally make it, then it's easy, but for those who are trying it for the first time this year, give it a try and hope you enjoy that. And with that, from all of us and our families to all of you and your families and friends, Navroz Mubarak. May you have a wonderful year ahead. Thank you. Yali Madad.
باز به نفش رسید جانب سوسن دوتا. باز به نفش رسید جانب سوسن دوتا. باز گل لعل پوش می بدراند قبا.
Again the violet bows to the lily. Again the rose is tearing off her gown.
باز رسیدند شاد زان سوی عالم چو باد. مست و خرامان و خوش سبز قبایان ما.
The green ones have come from another world, tipsy like the breeze up to some new foolishness.
سنبله با یاسمین گفت سلام علیک. گفت علیک السلام در چمنا ای فتا.
The hyacinth speaks formally to the jasmine. Peace be with you and peace to you, lad. Come walk with me in this meadow.
غنچه چو مستوریان کرده رخ خود نهان. باد کشد چادرش کایسر رو برگشا.
The bud is shy, but the wind removes her veil suddenly. My friend,
یا در این کوی ما آب در این جوی ما. زینت نیلوفری تشنه و زردی چرا؟
the friend is here like the water in the stream, like a lotus on the water.
نرگس در ماجرا چشمک زد سبزه را. سبزه سخن فهم کرد گفت که فرمان تو را.
The narcissus winks at the wisteria whenever you say,
گفت قرنفل ببید من ز تو دارم امید. گفت عزب خانم خلوت توست و صلا.
and the clove to the willow, you are the one I hope for. The willow replies, consider these chambers of mine yours. Welcome.
سیب بگفت ای ترنج از چه ترنجیده ای؟ گفت من از چشم بد می نشوم خودنما.
The apple, orange, why the frown? So that those who mean harm will not see my beauty.
فاخت با کو و کو آمد کن یار کو. کرده شارت به گل بلبل شیرین نوا.
The ringdove comes asking, where is my friend? With one note the nightingale indicates the rose.
چند سخن ماند لیک بیگه و دیریست نیک. چند سخن ماند لیک بیگه و دیریست نیک. هرچه بشه فوت شد آرم فردا قضا.
Many things must be left unsaid because it's late. But whatever conversations we haven't had tonight, we'll have tomorrow.
Clouds are fading, I'm finally breathing. It's like the air cleared up. I'm beaming, how I'm feeling, lighting up the sun. Shining down with sugar scented bluebells flowering. Shining down and I'm a savor it, no deflecting. Like a new perfume, feeling so brand new. Like daffodils blooming in the rain. Got my new perfume, mellow in my room. Like sandalwood burning through the flame. It's been a while since I smiled like this. It's like the season change. All the rain dripping down my window pane. Never once it doesn't feel so. Bluebells flowering, I'm a savor it, no more wallowing. Skies are showering, I'm a savor it, no more wallowing. Like a new perfume, feeling so brand new. Like daffodils blooming in the rain. Got my new perfume, mellow in my room. Like sandalwood burning through the flame. Like a new perfume, I've been feeling brand new. Like daffodils blooming in the rain. Got my new perfume, mellow in my room. Like sandalwood burning through the flame. نوروزی سعید آمد یارب که مبارک باد.
یارب که مبارک باد، یارب که مبارک باد.
نوروزی سعید آمد یارب که مبارک باد.
یارب که مبارک باد، یارب که مبارک باد. مزهد و مزید آمد یارب که مبارک باد. یارب که مبارک باد، یارب که مبارک باد. یارب که مبارک باد، یارب که مبارک باد. نوروزی سعید آمد یا رب که مبارک باد یا رب که مبارک باد یا رب که مبارک باد مبارک باد یا رب که مبارک باد یا رب که مبارک باد یا رب که مبارک باد نوروز سعید آمد یا رب که مبارک باد یا رب که مبارک باد یا رب که مبارک باد نصحت و مزید آمد یا رب که مبارک باد 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 سعید آمد یا رب که مبارک باد نوروز سعید آمد یا رب که مبارک باد 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 یا رب که مبارک باد
पुकारे दिल से ओ सिरजनहार रहमो करम की बरसात हुई रहमो करम की बरसात हुई है हर दिल पर तेरे नूर से मौला तेरे नूर से मौला तेरे नूर से मौला तेरे नूर से मौला नूरी चली है हवाएं रोशन ज़मीन व आसमां नूरी चली है हवाएं रोशन ज़मीन व आसमां खुशबू इमामत की फैली महका है सारा जहां